Hey, this is Willette with Next Step, and I often get asked if Next Step is a recruiting service or if we do skills training. So I wanted to do a quick video of what Next Step is not. We are not a recruiting service. We do not do skills training, and we are not safety experts once a female student athlete arrives on campus, and we are not an agent. So once a female student athlete or student athletes in general decide to play collegiately while they're in high school or they've signed a national letter of intent, there's often this gap between that and arriving on their college campus. And the gap can be very different for each individual. It could be greater, it could be smaller. It's very different and unique for each person. Once a female student athlete steps foot on campus, it can be very, very overwhelming, because you're talking about increased time demand, increased expectations. You're talking about competing at a much higher level. You're talking about answering to so many more people than you've ever dreamed of, not just your coaching staff, but your trainer and your nutritionist and your academic advisor and so on and so on. So your days are quite filled and packed. And prior to going, there's not any preparation or readiness around that. So Next Step offers precautionary steps and that a female student athlete can take, lessons to learn, certain tools that they can learn before arriving on campus. Once student athletes get on campus, there are programs that can aid in that transition, but many situations occur before student athletes utilize those resources, and many of those programs are after the fact. So Next Step is about ensuring a smoother and successful transition for female student athletes. Like I said earlier, many kids are not properly prepared, and they can find themselves in very risky and jeopardizing situations because of that gap and that void. Preparation can help prevent unwarranted situations and, again, ensure the smooth transition that everyone's looking for. Many things that families do are to prepare up to this point of gaining that scholarship and getting on campus. Now, with the transfer portal, the dropout rates, alarming statistics of women's safety on campus, NILs, and all the situations that are going on, it's a very unpredictable situation that kids are entering into. I've seen it all. I've heard it all in my 36 years of experience. Everything you do as a student athlete at the collegiate level will impact you. And I'm talking from time management to advocating for yourself to social and peer pressures to getting enough sleep, NIL deals, and so much more. Navigating the college landscape is so critical, and it's ever changing. Either way, Next Step is here to help female student athletes reach their ideal level of success. You don't know what you don't know, and it's properly preparing and equipping student athletes for the journeys they're about to face. This is what student athletes need to do, and this is what Next Step helps them to do. What you don't know can hurt you, or what you don't know can delay your success on a college campus. This, again, is Next Step. My email is nextstepww@gmail.com, along with my phone number. Our website is nextsteptransitionalcoaching.com. IG and Twitter is @nextstep. My Facebook is Next Step Transitional Coaching for Student Athletes. If you want to book a quick clarity call, feel free to do that. We can talk about your unique situation. I can give you some tips and some things to look for, and I'd be happy to do that.